Hello and welcome to this video. My name is David Owasi, and in this video I'll be sharing with you how to pick a winning target audience for your coaching, consulting, or agency business. I run a marketing agency and I've seen firsthand how business owners can struggle heavily if they've picked the wrong target audience or the wrong target market or wrong niche for their business. And I'm going to be sharing with you a framework you can use to make sure that you don't make this classic mistake. So let's get started. Now, the first thing you want to make sure is that you are solving a big problem for those people. If you're not solving a big problem for them, you will always struggle. So for example, if you are a surgeon, you want to make sure that you're focusing on people who have issues with body fat, because those are your ideal kind of clients, or people who want enhancements to their to their body. People who are not looking for those kind of enhancements, they will not be your ideal clients because they don't have a massive problem that you can solve. So if you're also like an accountant, for example, you want to be talking to probably business owners who need accounting services. You don't want to be talking to the average Joe who's making like $30,000 a year, because they probably are not needing your services. So you want to make sure that the people you're targeting have a massive problem that you can solve. Otherwise, they're the wrong target audience for you. The second thing you want to be focused on is the purchasing power. You want to make sure that people that you're targeting can actually afford your service. The worst thing you can be doing is really going after people who might even need your service but truly just can't afford it. That's just going to be a losing battle all the time. What does that look like? So for example, if you're selling vehicles, if you're auto dealership, you want to be targeting people that can afford your vehicle. For example, if you're targeting students, they want a vehicle, but it doesn't mean that they can afford it. And you want to make sure that you're thinking about that as well. And then the third criteria is you want to make sure that you're targeting people you can easily find. So say you're targeting Fortune 500 CEOs, well, they could be people you could help, but can you have access to them? Can you find them? Are they reachable to you? So if you can't find them, then I would suggest not targeting those kind of people, because you're always just going to be struggling. And one of the criteria that I use personally myself, if you're a coach, consultant, or agency business, is can you find these people on LinkedIn? Is it easy for you to use Sales Navigator to identify them? If you can't do that, then I probably recommend not going after those types of market, because even if you can serve them, you can do good work for them, and you're always struggling to find them and get their attention, it's always going to be a losing battle as well. And then the last criteria is the market a growing market? Because you want to make sure that you're focusing on markets that are expanding and are growing. You don't want to be focusing on a shrinking market, because the shrinking market is always going to be a struggle all the time. So is the market growing? Is the market shrinking? So for example, if you are in the newspaper industry, the newspaper industry is a very, very shrinking market, because there are less and less newspapers in circulation, and it's always going to be very, very tough to find newspapers that are willing to grow and expand and are profitable. So you want to always find a market that is expanding. For example, coaches has exploded, online education market is exploded, video creation market is exploded. Those are the kind of markets you probably want to be going after. And those are the 4 frameworks that I think about when it comes to picking a winning market. You want to make sure, number one, that they have a massive problem that you can solve, because that's the reason why they would give you their money, because the problem is massive. The second thing is you want to make sure that they have the purchasing power and they can actually afford your services. And then the third thing is you want to make sure that you can easily find them. Ideally, if you can find them on LinkedIn or Sales Navigator, it's even better. And then the fourth thing is you want to make sure that you're going after an expanding market, not a shrinking market. And if you tick 4 of those boxes, then you found a winning target audience. Now, if this has made sense to you, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions or thoughts about this, let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you soon.